And we're
Hits
recording.
records.
Hi.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 7 of the talk show. So, this is the first
7?
episode off of.
Whoa.
Yes. This is the first episode off of VR chat. I know this is maybe a little bit different, but I did announce that I was moving away from VR chat. So I can do this more often. We got a few guests in here. We have Emerald, who streams on Twitch. We have Soundwave.
Yay.
And we've got Primal. I'm not sure where
Hello,
Primal
hello.
records. So
My
we got,
room.
yeah, well, whether Twitch or YouTube,
Ah.
but
Ah,
for Emerald,
Yeah?
I have to kind of shift the questions a bit because not everybody here is a streamer or a YouTuber.
I'm totally okay with that. I don't care.
So for context of the viewers, for well, let me word it right here. Two of us are using a VTuber, as you can see. The other two aren't, which is fine. And but we've all we're all furries here, so first question for everybody: how did you come across the fandom, and who, if any, who was your inspiration for joining it? For
Ooh,
me,
that's a tough one.
I've been in the fandom over 12 years, 12, 13 years. It's been a while. I found the fandom through Pokemon, believe it or not. My first Sona was a Lucario. Just a basic, generic Lucario.
What the
And
dog doing? I don't
about
know.
6 years ago, I finally developed a Sona for it, like actual colors and whatnot. And I shifted Sonas over the years I found the Rex 3, 4 years ago. It's been a while. And I've been that pretty much ever since, for the most part. So Emerald, how long have you been a furry, and what caused you to find the fandom?
So it's a little hard to truly pin it all the way down to just what it actually was.
Yeah.
But I will have to say my first awakening was just running into someone who was role playing as Pokemon.
Yeah.
You know them well enough.
Yeah.
I won't name names. There's the
Yeah.
person I met you through them. So
Oh. Yeah.
yeah. Long while ago. Very long time ago at this point. When I met them. I was in 8th grade at the time. Now I'm fucking almost done with college. So the question was mostly, sorry, I'm kind of trailing off.
It's
The
okay.
question was mostly just how I got in and how long I've been here. But
Mhm.
yeah, I've been here since 8th grade, pretty much. Maybe
Which
a little
is
before that, but that was
how,
because I got into role playing, and then I started doing things of like, oh, here's a Sona. And we have a similarity there because, well, my first character was literally just obviously a fucking self-insert because I didn't know better. But my second one was a Lucario OC because that was the one
nice.
I thought. It was like literally a coin flip. It was either Lugia or Lucario because I liked both of those Pokemon most. And at that time, I wasn't even a big Pokemon fan. I only played
Yeah.
like the side games like Mystery Dungeon, like I'm actually still streaming these days.
Yeah.
I did do it fucking Blue Rescue Team, I think. Yeah. I think. I'm supposed to know
Yeah.
this.
Well, I mean, it's
But
okay if
yeah,
we
it's
trail off
been a
too,
long time.
because that's the point of a talk show. We trail off a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, because
Fair
it wouldn't
enough.
be a talk show if we didn't trail off, did we? Would it? Meh. All right.
Blah,
So
blah, blah, blah. Yakety, yakety, yeah.
either Soundwave or Primal, y'all's question.
I'll raise my hand.
okay.
You two pick.
Riz.
Okay, so
Y'all just start talking.
All right, my specialty is rambling. So imagine a little possum, 12 years old, right, on the internet looking at artwork. And I'm like, oh, animals. That's cute. I love animals. So I go on this one website and there's a bunch of artwork of, well, you guessed it, furries. And my little brain's like, oh, these are cute. That can't lead to anything, right? That can't lead to anything bad. Yeah. So I'm like, oh,
Sure.
that's, yeah, sure. So I'm like, all right. And that was 13 years ago. So
Wow,
actually,
so just as long as
11-year-old
me.
Primal. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. And I didn't know what
Same time here.
SFW or NSFW meant. So yeah, poor little Primal was just like, ah, no.
Life dolphin.
I was like, whoa, something just awakened within me, and then pretty much been on that path since.
Yeah.
Something that made it even worse is if you know the famous webcomic Two Kinds.
Oh yeah, I found that too.
I read like all of that and I was obsessed with it. And then I found out that
Hmm.
the author was Markiplier's brother,
Yeah.
Yeah,
believe it or not.
that's kind of crazy how those two brothers have had such an influence on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I met his brother before Markiplier.
Of
And
course.
What?
that led to me just being like, yeah.
Two Kinds is
Marky?
written by Tom Fishbach, brother of Mark Fishbach, also
Yeah.
known as
Yep.
Markiplier,
Marky Moo, Marky Poo.
or just
Yeah.
Mork, or
Mork,
Markiplier, or whatever the fuck he did in that one
Yeah.
playthrough.
Whoever
I don't
that
know.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, whoever he is. One,
been a
two.
closet, just closet furry. I was
Mm.
a closet fur for a very long time, through high school, and then like
Yeah.
after high school, like Tumblr and Reddit do not help if you're uncertain about yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, your response says it all. So ever since then, getting on Discord, VR chat, of course, that implements a lot to your creativity, especially avatars,
Yeah.
friendships, relationships, and stuff like that. So becoming a furry led to so many good things in my life. So I
Yeah.
think it's a good thing that little Primal stumbled upon this little old website.
Yeah.
Sorry if I look distracted. It's just there's been
Oh,
a lot of loud noises going on outside.
it's all good.
Loud
Alright.
noises.
No
Sound, it's your
cops.
question now.
I mean, car crashes and stuff are kind of the norm.
Tokyo drifting outside?
Dang.
I'm at the corner of the goddamn campus. I live on a dorm. Of course, it's going to be
Ah,
loud as hell. It's right
okay.
next to the fucking highway.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
that makes
Yep, the
sense.
expressway, I think is what it's called, actually. Is what they say it is. Yeah, expressway.
Alright. Sound, your question.
Uh,
Dude.
I started not too long ago. I'm like 3-ish, 4-ish years, but it started like right after I got out of the hospital.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I had a pancreatic attack because of the medicine I was on.
Oh,
Yee.
jeez.
That is not good at all.
Yeah, it's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm glad you survived though. You still
Yeah,
good?
I was in the hospital for I think 2-3
Yeah.
weeks.
Ooh.
Holy
Uh,
shit.
yeah, I went from this was only, but like within a span of like a week, I went from 290 down to 230.
Yeesh.
Yeah,
Wow.
great weight loss plan, right?
Post that on the internet.
Jesus
Well,
Christ, man.
Yeah,
Post.
I was told when I was sleeping because I looked like I was dead. I was that pale.
Oh,
oh,
Are you sure
that's
you didn't become a vampire?
that's no good.
Yeah, but no. And then like I was before, like when I was sitting at home and stuff, I was watching. He doesn't stream no more any or anything, but Jace or JC,
The name sounds familiar.
Purple
I was about to
Rex.
say, I was about to say the same thing. Did they
He's a
do like
Purple Rex.
Omegle
I,
videos?
I'm
Uh,
not sure.
no, not a Megal, but YouTube, and they did streaming. They did funny videos and stuff, and I used to watch them a lot,
Yeah.
and that's what got me. So when I got out of the hospital, that's what more or less got me into VR chat again. I was and then I found people in his server, like-minded people, and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
I just stuck with it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hmm
And kind of throwback
Then you
to
started
like
growing extra hair all over the place. It's a mutation.
Well, I
You
already
became a
grown up.
furry. It's a mutation.
I already have enough hair. I'm pretty big. I'm 6'4".
Holy
That's
Camboli, I am a
that's
small little.
that's a little bit taller than me.
Both of y'all are
You guys,
tall.
you guys have actually at least 6 feet. Wow.
I'm 6'2".
I can't imagine being 6 feet.
Yeah, I can't. It's a little bit above my pay grade.
Small.
Above your head. Okay.
I'd rather not bang my
I'm
head
not
on
even
things.
6 feet.
I've done that at work a couple times. Smacked my head off of something.
Yeah,
Oh,
I do
no.
that all the time. I hit my head.
The best part
Man.
about my height, it's
Oh my
very
God.
nice.
Emerald, I hope I'm not shorter than you.
Well, well, I think I'm like 5'9", 5'10", so I got a very nice
Small.
69 inches.
Shit.
Nice.
How tall are you then, Mr. Possum?
A little bit under 5'8". I mean 5'9". So
Well, it's
as,
not that big of a difference. I meant
as long as you're not
Small.
5 foot.
I remember
I remember
meeting a kid who was like 4 foot, like 1 1/4.
Oh,
He would always
God.
point out a quarter. He
Yep.
is a legal midget, and he
Oh,
was 18.
Before I hit my growth spurt, I was like 4'10" dead. Like for the longest
I hit
time.
my growth spurt in 6th grade and haven't grown since.
yeah.
Bro,
In,
you're
in
so
eighth,
lucky.
I hit
in
mine
in
in
8th
like
grade, I was the tallest.
I hit mine in like 10th grade, and I still haven't stopped growing. I think I'm finally to the point where I stopped.
You
Maybe.
got good genes. You got good genes. My mom was
Eh,
5'3" and my dad was 5'8", and I'm 5'8", so I'm lucky.
Yeah, everybody in my dad's side of the family is tall. So
oh, eh.
If it weren't for like the society's view on height, I'd like to be my height. Like I don't care.
I know
But, like
back in high school, we had
Just
Spirit
go to
Day one
space.
time. We duct taped the shortest student to the wall.
Oh my god.
I
What
did
the
that
fuck kind of
too.
twisted shit were you doing in middle school?
Not middle school, high school.
High school, oh
I
god.
did that in high school too. Only it
I
was
mean,
it was the
I
principal.
was literally physically thrown into a dumpster in middle school, so
Bro, what?
yeah.
I was thrown into a
That
locker
sounds like
and then a brick wall.
Yeah.
It
dude.
it
That's
was
crazy.
no,
I
I
was
mean, I wish I was joking. It actually happened. Like
Oh,
I
Was
was
that
I
like
fell
from
out a
like
wooden
a
pallet too, so I didn't like
yeah,
Jesus? Was this from a bully or some friends that were
bullying,
just like,
obviously.
believe
yeah?
me too.
not too many people bullied me. I was usually one of the larger kids.
Of course, I wouldn't have gotten on the news.
True.
There was
I've
someone else who was on the news because they were blind and getting bullied.
Mm.
And then
Oh, that's
some dude
messed
uh,
up.
punched the bully in the back of the head for good fucking on him.
I've had to throw someone before.
Wow.
Man, you could probably pick me up and just be like, do the line.
Uppies, yeah.
Yeah, give me uppies, do the Lion King thing, and
I've done
just
that to
throw me in
somebody
the
at my
air.
old job in front of my
Just that one,
manager, and then she said, "Do it again." So,
and then just that one gif of the baboon guy throwing him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, no. At my new job, I've literally, it's like one of my coworkers is in the way, being stupid. Literally, I picked him up by the armpits in front of my sous chef, sat him back down on the other side of me. He's like, "All right, you can go back to the pizza area."
Okay.
Dude, I honestly would not complain if someone just picked me up like that. I'm too subby. I would
Well,
just be like in the air, and
he,
I'd be like,
he
"Hello, I'm
yeah.
here."
The
But he's
baby
like a
man,
fucking
baby
he's like a
man.
fucking
Show
pencil
you.
though. Like literally, I have no issue lifting him up. Like he is so like if he turned sideways, he would be like you wouldn't even see him. That's how like skinny that
A
kid
spear,
is.
essentially
Wow.
like a spear.
Yes.
All right. So let's
Use
move
just do what you do in D&D and make an improvised weapon.
All right. So
I
the
don't know. He's
next
not very sharp.
Not yet. You
The
can still
next
use blunt
question.
weaponry though.
What is your favorite food, and what kind of food do you like? Like Italian or Mexican, or just what's your favorite food and why?
It's a tough one, man.
See,
It's
for
not that
me,
tough for me.
I I love Italian. I would absolutely kill for some fettuccine. That is one of my
Ah,
favorite dishes is
You better be
fettuccine.
You better be ready to, because I'll
Mm,
fight you for it, motherfucker.
I like lots of
It's
garlic in it.
it's fettuccine and then
Oh,
don't do too
garlic is
much
Alfredo.
fucking
garlic.
Like
amazing.
just
Yeah, not too
Alfredo,
much. You
chicken
don't want to go over
Alfredo, fettuccine, any kind of
it.
Italian.
Chicken. Oh, chicken Alfredo. You
Yes.
got me.
Yeah.
Uh,
We
he
just
just
changed
fucking
our whole menu. We just
Yeah.
changed our whole menu at my work because the new chef, like it was so good. Some of the items, like we have we have a sous vide chicken with a kale and
Mm,
sweet potato puree underneath it.
Did you
yeah.
just say sous vide? Sous vide? It's
Yeah,
sous
Ooh.
vide.
or sous vide, whatever.
my man ain't a foodie.
I work around it enough, all right. And then we also have a fried chicken sandwich with a what is it? A Cajun lime sauce.
Hmm.
Oh,
Interesting.
that sounds great.
It's
You're getting me
so
hungry
fucking
over
good.
here.
And then another new item is a sticky toffee cake with a sour cream and vanilla infused whipped cream with a
Ah,
homemade caramel sauce that we make in house now.
Sour cream.
Oh, it's good.
lucky.
Trust me. I
When the
tried
cream
it.
is sour.
Man, I'm jealous now.
Oh, oh, I got a little funny story here.
Oh,
Uh,
here we go.
so
Uh-oh.
I worked at Chipotle for 2 months, right? And for orientation, it was about 4 days. And they would have everyone test every product on the menu, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And I'm very picky, so I don't like a lot on Chipotle's menu. So I was skipping about half the cups they were giving us, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try sour cream. So I tried it, and I was like, weird. And then like the not like district, like one of the state people that goes from state to state in front of like 20 people was like, so insert my name. How did that taste? And I was like, sour. I didn't know how to react in front of 25 people. And then they
Yeah.
started laughing. So I was like, okay, yeah, yeah, yay.
Can relate. Being
then
put on
then
the spot
switch
is terrible.
and then it switches to the straight face. Go
Yeah.
home.
Yeah, it was just he
Go.
was just like
Just
he was like,
just go home.
how did you feel about that? And I'm like, sour.
Oh, yeah.
Slowly caresses your shoulder.
Just
Yeah.
pours it on your face. How does that taste?
Sour.
Sour cream's good, especially on tacos or something spicy.
I
Oh
don't like
yeah.
it. That's just me though.
The taste really isn't there. It's super subtle. It's more of the texture. And I
Gotcha.
really
more to pair with something than
Taste
by
is
yeah, like
stuff I
itself.
can't stand. I have to have taste.
Yeah.
yeah, sour
Sorry.
cream's a very just
Bland.
blank and then yeah,
Yeah.
blank and some sour. I need me some spice.
All
I
right.
don't like spicy stuff though. It'd make my
Emerald,
tongue hurt.
I
Sad
think it's
face.
your turn, Emerald.
uh cheese. Just it's really versatile, to say the
You
least.
you
Cheese
part
is your
What?
circle.
favorite food?
I'm about to say
Yeah.
circle.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. I'll eat a circle. Sure. Why the hell not?
What?
Four. Anyway.
No. No.
What? Damn.
Oh
Yeah, but
Don't
no.
man.
do it.
The last time I had like a really fancy cheese was like some filet mignon with like gorgonzola.
Oh
Oh, it
man.
was
Gorgon's
so
not that
good.
Gorgon's not that fancy.
It ain't,
Eh?
but it still tastes really good, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
What the hell is that?
Gorgonzola cheese, it's stinky kind of cheese. It's the guy that like the if you've seen Chowder, there's like the fucking
Oh yeah.
the green like rat guy with like a candle on his head is named Gorgonzola, I
Oh
think.
yeah.
I just like but I think it's a good cheese. There's a lot of good cheeses out there.
Yeah.
There's some I don't like, but of course that just kind of goes up to taste and everything.
See, got
As
some pretty
for
good.
type of food, Italian, no doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, I am Italian by blood, so
Boppity
why the
boopity.
fuck wouldn't I like it?
That's
My grandmother used to make this really nice rotini. My grandfather used to make shells with pasta.
uh,
Um, uh, he would always use the shells because that was the easiest one to get his hands on. He always
Mm.
wanted to do some more fancier stuff, but he never really could get a whole lot of it
yeah.
because
So
everyone else would pick it up first.
the next question
He
on
was
the list.
relatively slow when it came to shopping.
Yeah. So the next question on the list was brought up in my last talk show that I haven't really, talked about in my first few episodes. But one of the guests that came in, presented a question that like my it's kind of similar to my first question, but it's more of just a general topic of the fandom. It's like
Oh boy.
furry. It's like, why does society have such a negative opinion on furries? Like,
Ooh,
and it's a very
I
controversial
think it's
subject, but it's definitely something more people can get on board with.
and I think more
Eh,
people have been
Yeah.
recently because I think that the thing is they look at the culture of furries and be like,
Mm.
oh, there's the sexual side of furries, which of
Well,
course of any culture there's going to be, you know,
Sex.
I think it's
Yes.
sex.
more. I think it more has to do along the lines of people. A lot of people, they just look on a surface level and see like, oh, you dress up as animals. Do you fuck animals? It's like,
Oh God, I
no.
hate that stereotype
Uh,
with a passion, man. I hate it with
yep.
It's just like
Mhm.
So,
for all of
like
us
it,
into that
it
kind of category. But
my
and
my
when
favorite thing I've seen on that was just it's a stupid meme someone edited where it's like, "Stop now or I kill your man,"
Oh
and it's just
yes.
yeah, it's just like it's
yeah.
just like it has like the title of just like regular people, and Zoophiles is like the guy he's holding at
Oh
knife
yeah.
point, and
Oh yeah.
just the
I've
pirate
seen
he's
He's
like
that.
not
he's
one of
not our
us.
man, and it's just regular
Yeah, it's
Like
from
pirates.
Parts of the
that.
Caribbean.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh,
If
I
I could
forgot what that
find
was from.
if I can find the meme somewhere, I'd show it on stream or stream. I'd show it on the video,
Stream, yeah.
but if I can find it. If not, you guys can look it up. It's not hard to find.
Do you think it's like
But
just a
at least,
misinterpretation of the culture,
yeah, it is
or
All
definitely
culture,
big.
all everything going against normal culture. I've done actual research on this because
Yeah,
I've done a few anthropology type stuff. I've had the research before with
yeah,
psychology and philosophy. There's always going to be ridicule no matter what new thing it is.
yeah,
But as soon as people accept that it's, you know, not really that bad, it kind of
yeah,
happens and it becomes a part of the usual normal ew that's disgusting or ew that's weird.
yeah.
yeah, there's a few subcultures like okay, anime people, weeaboos,
Oh
anime cons,
yeah,
like stuff.
Yep.
We get furries get put into that category a lot until you realize that like furries are way more wholesome and
mm-hmm.
way more furries
At
are
least the
way
majority
less
of us.
sexual. Yeah, but
It's
yeah, don't get us started with that other people.
I will
Yeah, a few
say,
bad apples ruin the bunch. I think that's why there's always
Yeah,
such a negative opinion.
it's
Sorry about
Twitter.
interrupting
It's
you there.
the
no, it's
way
Twitter. It's definitely Twitter.
Twitter,
okay,
yeah.
I
The
mean
people on
Don't get me
Twitter that make
started on fucking
decisions.
Twitter.
the way I see it, the fandom
The reason
always
I've
has
avoided
had
that
a
place.
the way I see it, like we've had such a negative opinion from society, but honestly, if people would look into it more instead of judging on a surface basis, you'll see we actually have done like I recently saw a post from the furry fandom saying that we had raised $200,000 to go to St. Jude Children's Hospital. Like, and
Aw.
that's not an
Which is
easy
a good
feat to
thing.
do. That's one of the good things the
Yeah.
fandom's done. And they sit there and parade it around in fursuits around the whole hospital, just cheering up kids that's been there for months or even years since childbirth. Sometimes some of them, like I've met a kid while fursuiting at a con. I was at TFF, which is Texas Furry Fiesta in Dallas. Uh, I went to a con where nope, there's this couple that had never had any kind of interaction with the fandom until that con. And I just told him like we're a wholesome bunch, and I just told him like the general basis, like we're good, like we have all these charities, and we take over an entire hotel at cons.
That's oh,
At
that's
least the
very
bigger
Hostile
true.
one.
takeover.
At least the bigger conventions.
We've
Like
captured point A.
like MFF, Eurofurence. We've got ACFI, we have TFF, we have Anthrocon, which is our biggest convention ever,
I have
and
never been to a con
Yeah,
actually.
the
Furry
first ever
migration just happened in
yeah,
Minnesota like last week.
and
I got
you know
invited to go, but
the
eh.
first ever
All right, I
convention
found it.
happened. Oh,
Oh,
well,
are you talking about the meme?
yeah.
Oh
Yes.
We'll
no.
have to share it.
Uh,
I'll have to share it later on in editing. But as far as
Yeah.
our first ever fur convention, it was called Convention Zero. And that was hosted in 1998 or 1978. I don't remember the exact number, but it was years
Yeah,
ago.
I see you put it
golly,
there.
they could have picked a better name for that because that just
I
sounds like
mean, that
ground
was
zero for a
exactly.
pathogen.
It was a ground zero for the
Yeah, they put it
furries.
in no mic.
It was our first ever convention, like ever.
I don't think I've ever been to a con, but I think I'm too
I,
nervous to actually
I've
go to one.
I've been to
God,
5 different
Social
conventions.
anxiety,
five.
yay!
Oh, social anxiety definitely. I got invited to go to furry migration, but with a group that my ex was connected to somehow. It
Oh
was a
yeah.
miracle.
Ooh,
From a completely different state that moved to a state near me, got in the Telegram chat, became friends with some of my friends. So like I was like, nah, I don't want to go. He's like, come on, we'll go shooting and all this shit. And I'm like,
Mhm.
yeah, but my ex is gonna be there. And he's like, no, no, man, he won't be there that much. And then I didn't go. And then I looked at like the pictures and shit on the weekend. My ex was definitely there.
Oh yeah.
In a lot of the pictures and stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I'll go to MFF. I feel good.
I have been thinking about going to MFF,
You
which
should.
by the way,
It's
relationships are
just
always,
it's in
yeah.
Chicago,
uh,
by the way.
yeah, it's about double the price of a normal con, but like,
Yeah,
I don't think I have the money to go to a
but
con at this point. I'm doing college like pretty much full time.
oh
yeah.
man, I feel that. I'm in debt,
And I'm
not
trying
from
to do live
college, but
streaming to keep like the I became a Twitch affiliate recently. So
Oh,
nice.
I'm making like fucking a quarter a week, but still it's gonna
okay.
dampen the blow, I think. It's gonna start making or
More.
building up, especially with I guess unintentionally extra exposure like this.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I'll come
I'll have
get
links in my YouTube description for where you can find these people.
give me your
Yeah,
Twitch, I'll come annoy
I
you.
have
I'm very good at that. I'm very good
it's
at
the same as here on Discord, and my YouTube is the same as well. That's where I upload all the VODs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shameless plug.
that.
Well,
Woo!
Buy my
but for
merch at possum.gg.
Jesus.
nice.
God, I don't think I'll ever do merch. I don't think I would ever make
Shh,
enough
I've been
money
thinking
to do
about it.
that.
I've been thinking about it, but I
Merch
don't
for
know.
yourself?
I don't have that big of a following right now. I've only got over. I just recently hit 10,000 views on my channel, which
Oh.
I don't normally talk about numbers. I'm not a numbers girl, so it's just like thanks, but I don't really
I'm
like to
about
focus on
That's because
numbers.
your number's Rex.
I'm about to
That's
like
what that is, right? The Rexium?
Yeah,
yeah.
but like
Yeah,
I said,
I
I
might
don't
be
like
wrong
to
with how I pronounce that, but still. Yeah.
I don't like to focus on numbers. I really don't. I just, I mean, it's great. It shocks me that I've even reached that far. Like, I've had my channel for over 10, 12 years at this point. I started when I was a real young kid, uh,
Have
just
you
getting into
checked
everything.
for
Did you realize that you were sorry if this is like a really weird or really personal question, but did you realize you had dysphoria during then
Oh, the last
or
three
something like
years,
that? I'm
the
sorry.
last, I've been doing the transition for like 3 years. So I've had
Oh,
rough
okay.
days. There'll be some days that are rough, other days are fine. So I get a lot of dysphoria. So
And
I
then some
deal with
days I
it.
bet there's a little bit of yip in there because you're look like a fox.
Yeah,
they don't yip,
definitely.
they cackle. They cackle.
No, we squeak.
Give me your best cackle, Emerald. Come on, give me your best fox interpretation. That's pretty good. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
I'm thinking of that one.
Uh,
I'm thinking of that one video where it's like the guy laughing and then the fox imitates it.
oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah,
he's
yeah.
like I remember that as a
It's
kid.
cute. It's cute.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of
I'm-
foxes, you know, like the super famous on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Save a Fox Foundation?
Oh yeah,
They
I
get
watched it.
millions of views.
I'm subbed to them on
Hmm.
YouTube.
Dude, they get millions of views on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Guess what? They're 35 minutes away from me.
Wow.
Whoa, okay, that's kind of cool, actually.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Now
And
you can
you
go
have
save a fox from them.
no,
Take it
I'm gonna go
home
steal.
for
I'm gonna go
free.
steal I'm gonna go steal Juniper or Dixie. I'm just gonna go grab like Dixie or Juniper and just run.
Oh,
You're mine now. Yeah.
I would love to have a fox as a pet. I would love
They're
that.
They're a
horrible
handful.
pets.
Is it even legal
Oh,
in America yet to do that?
You can get a yeah.
It's legal
You can
with
get
a
a permit.
license,
Legal with yeah, a lot of things are legal with a
but
license.
also
At least it's
fennec
not like Britain
fox.
where it's illegal to have a
It's
TV without a license.
there's a
That's
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
stupid.
Anyway,
there's also
They're
like
horrible pets, by the way.
there's a bend in the rules. Like I've been doing some heavy research on it. You can legally own a fox without a license. It just has to be a fennec fox. If you know how to take
Fennec.
care of a fox, you can have a fennec.
wow, absolutely gobsmacked.
Starts slapping the
is
keyboard.
legal.
Big slappy.
That is a legal bend in the rules for that.
A legal bend in the rules.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
because you
I
can
need
own a
more gold.
fox. It's just it has to be a license. For it to be without a license, you have to know how to take care of a fox, but it has to be a fennec fox, a little bitty foxhole.
aw.
You also got to make
So you
sure you put them on a
remember,
leash
Yes,
when you walk them. I'm sure.
for sure. Or
Roxy,
they'll
we're
just
talking
go.
about channel analytics. I have 760,000 views on my channel.
Are we talking YouTube or something here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
YouTube.
Yeah, I know I have very little because I
It's
focus on
I
Twitch
mean,
over half a
instead.
over half
the
a
last
million.
over the last couple of years, I've really been cranking down on my channel. At least whenever I have time.
It's
I just been doing my
Where do
best
you
to
even where do
try.
you even see how much views you have?
it's
In your
YouTube
about
Studio.
section.
Oh, well, you can go to YouTube Studio and see your analytics per video per month,
Yeah.
etc., etc.
Yeah.
All my
Okay.
views are from 2 singular videos, anyway, so that's what I think's funny.
But I
25 views.
like 20% of 20% of
Yay.
my views. Oh no, don't die.
No. Sorry, sometimes my roommates end up like smoking fucking weed, even though they're not
Oh.
supposed to on campus
I can't stand that smoke.
at all. So
That's-
it makes me choke and it gives me a headache. So,
Ah.
yay,
Go
Well.
weed, yay.
yay! I have 3 YouTube subscribers,
I have
I
like
think I
25 views. My God, that's fun.
There you
And I also
go.
have
I got
3
like
comments, all from the same guy saying, "I twerk to this." I throw it back to this. I twerk to this. It's a friend of mine, so I'm not surprised. It's
I
funny.
was about to say some guy's just sitting there like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And it's
I
just
mean,
like all the streams I made of like Yakuza 0.
oh yeah. I mean, as far as
For the
that
analytics
goes,
of like everything else I've done on Twitch, I've made 21 cents.
Let's go.
Not even a fucking quarter.
I mean, as far as all that goes, my inspiration for YouTube was I've mentioned it on all of my last videos for the talk show. It's been Vanos Gaming, which I've met in person.
Oh, I
Yay.
watched him when I was younger, way younger now though.
Yeah, same.
Same. I still watch him.
I
But
don't.
I wonder if because of his owl avatar, people became furries.
maybe.
Bro, I was in mid vape and you made me laugh, and now my throat's fucked.
Yeah.
Uh,
But
I'm glad I have water next to me for times like that.
oh, same. I've got water next to me.
Where's my water? Where is it?
I don't
but
know. Why
as
don't you
far-
ask Disney?
Disney.
As
Disney
far
Plus.
as far as like I've always seen other people go to the people I watch all the time. I've seen him always say like, "Oh, you've been my inspiration and keeping me sane in my life, and you've always brought me up." I I personally never would have expected somebody to come to me saying all that, but like as you guys know on my channel, I recently moved away from VR chat for reasons. I'm not going to say why, but I've had somebody come to me from my channel saying that I've been their inspiration for keeping sane in this crazy world, and that's been really uplifting for me and kept me wanting to keep going as far as recording.
Hold that to your heart, man. Hold that to
Yeah.
your heart.
They actually, ironically enough, they found me in VR chat through my tutorial video. It's like,
VR
hey,
chat's
I
been a
know
mess
you.
recently.
I watch you on YouTube. It's like, oh, well, yeah, that's me. I'm just a simple fox.
Yeah,
Eh,
I don't know. I don't know how I would react to that, so I'm pretty sure
I
you
mean,
handled it pretty well.
As far
my
as I know, the
reaction,
only
I was all like, oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm just a simple fox that records games on YouTube. That's all I am. But they've been like me in their life. I've been a part of the reason they found the fandom, and as far as like helping them get set up on VR chat for recording them themselves. So that's just a big uplifting moment for me, and I still hold that. That was like whenever I posted my that tutorial on my channel.
yeah.
It's little things like that, right?
It's the little things in
Sometimes it
life
is
that
the
keeps
little
you going.
things. I haven't had anyone do that to me yet on anything. Not like I
Yeah,
had to play the most popular games anyway.
You just got to go play a Warzone or some bullshit.
Or
Be famous.
Apex.
Don't even get me started about Apex.
I have not been interested
Or
in either of those
Fortnite.
games.
Or Fortnite.
Ew, Fortnite.
I have
Yeah,
a
no.
Fortnite,
strong
Yeah,
negative.
fork knife.
I have a strong
fork
negative
knife.
opinion on the
Yeah.
Fortnite, but I'm not going to voice it because it'll just start a war in the comments. But it'll help my algorithm.
Everyone, everyone hate Fortnite. No.
Everyone!
But
I
Everyone, go
hate
to
battle royale.
XQC's
I just
channel.
don't like the battle royale trend. That's
oh
just me
yeah,
though.
Yeah, I don't like battle royale games. They're annoying.
It's just been
uh,
done so poorly the last few
yeah.
years that it was. It just.
It feels
Most
like
It's
it's
a.
a trend and it's kind of
Yeah.
dying.
most of the shooters genres like went, oh, we're gonna try a battle royale mode.
We're gonna
Yes.
capitalize on this trend.
So
You want your
speaking
skin for your pickaxe?
while we were
We can
on
make
that
a
topic,
diamond.
what is y'all's favorite video game?
Oh, you ass.
Oh,
Just in
Oh,
general. Doesn't have to be a specific game. It can be a specific game if that's what you want, but just in general, gaming, like genre, game, whatever.
it is a
Okay,
tough
silence.
decision.
Okay, good. No, no, I got one. I got one. I got one. So you guys know Naruto, famous anime, wonderful anime.
Nart.
You know the
Naruto,
ultimate. Yeah,
Oh, that's old, but yeah, I
Dorito.
know it.
Oh,
Doritos.
they're still going.
Yeah.
Shame. The Ultimate Ninja Storm games that have been really popular for like well over a decade. I
Oh
played
yeah.
those growing up. I play those through PS3, PS4. I still play it today on Steam. So
Oh yeah.
Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, I'm ranked top 20 on PC. So
Hey,
boom.
I'm not a
nice.
big fan of fighting games. I suck at them.
It's
The only
it's
one I
Just
play
unique.
is
look.
Smash.
I would get
Just
yelled at by my friends when we play friggin' Dragon Ball Z Fighter. I'd always accidentally use the spark to
I
heal.
can't play that game. I can't play that game. It's just button smashing to
I
its
can't
Yeah.
supreme.
my first ever video game was Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube.
Ooh,
That's
Mine
mine
was
where
was
not
Mario
something wholesome.
64.
I've also played
Oh,
like consoles as old as a Super Nintendo, the SNES.
yeah.
You got
Actually,
me
that is
beat.
the only Nintendo console I have never physically played on. The only one.
Well,
Because I have,
well.
well, that and the Virtual Boy, but still.
Oh yeah.
My first console was an Atari.
Damn.
Not a bad
That
thing.
is
Mine
that is
was a.
one of the
The
Played,
OGs.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
playing
mm,
Duck Hunt on it and
oh yeah.
friggin'
Mine was Sega Genesis, only for like a year.
Oh wow, that's an old one
Yeah,
too.
we had our N64 maybe a couple
Sonic.
years,
I
and
played the
then my
heck out of an
at the
N64.
time 3-year-old little sister got toothpaste in the cartridge slot somehow.
How do you get toothpaste? What?
I don't know.
How?
He was
I
making
don't
sure it
know.
was clean. She thought the teeth
Yeah,
on it needed to
and
get
then
rid
we
of
got
the.
a GameCube because of that.
The little metallic coils in the cartridge need to
Yeah,
get their
but
teeth
the
brushed.
first game I ever played
Yeah, to
was
read the cartridge better.
my
Uh,
favorite game. Would like my favorite game genre would have to be racing. I played the heck out of both the most recent Forza games, like Forza Horizon 4 and 5. I just got like
I need.
5
I
on
heard they were
Oh,
PC.
great.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Uh, I've been playing the heck out of Hot Wheels, the Hot Wheels DLC. I've gotten at
excuse me.
least 40, 50 hours whenever I first got it. Like
I'll
off
be
the bat.
honest. When I saw the when I saw there was Lego DLC for Forza, I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
What?
There's been like the last two
Like it was
Forzas have
such a
had a
strange
Lego.
thing.
Excuse me.
Like I never played the Forza games. I've never really been interested in realistic racing, but that alone would just like I was like so confused when I saw that on the presentation.
Oh
I
yeah.
thought the Lego model of the car was cool, but I didn't know it had any relevance to what was
Yeah.
actually happening.
I haven't had the chance to play the Lego DLC. I did play the Hot Wheels DLC on it though.
Ugh. Ugh. Those kind of crossovers are fun though.
Yeah.
Here, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, right
My
back.
Oh, shut up.
No, you.
my
You're the one going
favorite.
So,
away.
I have to.
so mean. So mean.
I'd have to say my favorite game series would. It's got to be Need for Speed. I played the first Need for Speed game
Hmm.
I played was Underground, and the PlayStation 2, and I've played every game
I've
after that.
played like Underground 2 on the Game Boy Advance, and that's it for
Oh
that
yeah.
series.
I've played pretty much every single Need for Speed game out there.
I mean, that shows you got passion.
Yeah.
Um,
Another
as
one of
for
my favorite
it's
ones
hard because
has to be
it's
Kingdom
hard for me
Hearts.
to choose one though. Huh?
Like my two running favorite
What?
series has to be Need for Speed and uh Kingdom Hearts.
Ah, well,
I
that
mean, heck,
explains why you are named Roxy because Roxas, right?
yes. You're the first one to get that reference right away.
Well, yes, I know that because of other things that we've done before.
Yes.
You could probably take a wild guess what that is. Talking.
Yes. That and running
Anyway,
Kingdom Hearts servers with you.
no, I'm not. No, I well, we're
Yes.
not in cage servers. I haven't even played any of the games.
Oh, well,
Chew!
okay. Yeah.
I mean, I played the demo for Dream Drop Distance, but I'm thinking of maybe getting the
Oh
triple pack
God.
on Epic at some point to stream those
I
and
have Kingdom
experience
Hearts
them for the
3.
first time.
The only one I have on
Slime
Epic is
pickaxe.
KH3. But for me,
As for my favorite games, it's really hard to pin down like all of them because there's so many that I've found a great attraction to.
the
But I would have to say, for a whole series, I'd have to say, what the hell was that noise?
that was a
Sorry,
yawn.
I tried to mute Mike at time as yawning.
Oh, I thought that was like something else, not a yawn. I was confused.
All
Anyway,
good.
for series, I'd have to say the Mario and Luigi RPGs. They've been my
Yes.
Oh?
favorite RPG series
Yes.
overall out of all the ones I've played. It just you've never like instead of like having to wait to attack, you literally almost always have an input that you can do, whether it's to dodge an attack, counter it, and
Ye-
everything. That's something like I've always wanted to make a game that like sort of recreates that because it seems like there's not going to be a new game in the series anytime soon, even
Yeah.
with the announced remake of Thousand Year Door
Hmm.
and stuff like that. And then as for a single game, it's like a tie between two of them because of how long I've played them and how
Yeah.
timeless I feel they are. Team Fortress 2 and
Ah.
Minecraft, which currently I'm actually um, in the
Timeless
background
games.
right now. I'm working on making part of a mod for a Minecraft mod pack that I eventually plan to stream.
Ooh.
with friends
You can
and
make a
have
lot
a
of
public
money off
server
of mod packs and stuff like that.
for like Java Edition. I mean, Bedrock. I think Bedrock's okay because you can play it
Eh,
with people who don't even have it on like their computer or their
yeah.
Xbox, and you can do it with people with other ones. But
Well, Bedrock
personally, I'm just
is
not don't like playing it as much.
Minecraft Bedrock is more of a completely cross-platform between PC, Xbox, PlayStation, phone, Switch, everything else in between.
Yep, I think
So
that's a good thing.
if you
That
can get
it's that
Minecraft on
especially
anything
because of
other
the
than a
cross.
computer, it's Bedrock. I'm sorry. It's
Yep,
Bedrock.
yep, I know.
But for me, I
I
have
like the
both
Java edition
versions.
because of the mods and stuff. But yeah,
Ye-
I have it on my phone if that counts.
It's Bedrock.
I mean, hey, that's not a bad thing. That just means that with a crossplay, it's pretty
It's
damn
so
cool
difficult to
nonetheless.
play on a
Yeah.
phone.
I,
So
I,
difficult.
yeah, I tried Pocket Edition when it first came out.
Me too.
Oh, I remember like
I actually have a video
2013
on
Pocket
Pocket Edition.
Edition.
I have actually a couple of videos of Pocket Edition on my channel.
Oh, that's
If
ancient.
yeah, and it's my second set of popular videos. It's been a while, but yeah.
Oh, Sound, if
Speak.
you answered it, otherwise I got a controversial question.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
No, I have not. I've been just sitting here listening, mining.
So answer.
You supersede me.
Destiny 2.
Makes
That's a
sense.
good game.
I've heard it's really grindy and it's just not for me. But hey, if you
There,
like it, power to you.
yeah, there's an exploit out right now with the crafting of the weapons that you just breaks the game.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Doesn't that
So
happen
like,
every month with that game?
Oh boy.
yeah, that's what I've heard. It's just there's a lot of
You like
exploits that just
melt,
get discovered so fast.
you melt bosses and everything.
Oh yeah.
I remember old school Destiny. Do you remember the original loot cave?
Oh
Yes, they
yeah.
brought that back in one of the dungeons.
Destiny
It's called
1's
Grass.
goated though.
Yeah.
Destiny 1's goated.
All right.
Okay, this is a somewhat on-topic thing, but I never really liked, or I don't like it when they make the previous game inaccessible for a series
Oh yeah.
intentionally. I think the only exception is Postal 3 because I've heard that one was actually terrible. But
Oh
in
yeah.
this case, it's fucking Destiny and Overwatch I think are the most well-known ones
Yeah.
of these, where they just make the previous one inaccessible, especially if it just pretty much makes stuff
Well,
lost to time. Like I've heard
well,
Destiny 1 had a whole lot of stuff that just didn't make it to 2
Yeah.
and
yeah,
is
but they're
slowly
slowly
returning.
bringing it. Yeah, slowly returning. Like they have Vault of Glass as one of the raids. They have King's Fall, another raid from Destiny 1, and they just released Crota's End.
I don't play the games myself, but I don't like it when they do that to those because I've had
But
friends tell me
here's
that
one
they
thing
hate
though.
that too.
They've had 4 years to do that.
Excuse me.
They
Yeah,
could
but
have
they're
done it
trying.
year 1. I know,
They're
but they
trying to
could have done it
spread it
year 1.
out. Yeah, but they
Yeah.
lost. They took out a whole bunch of raids because of size issue. Like there's all the
Yeah.
Leviathan raids, all the year 1 raids are not in the game anymore except for Last Wish.
Oh yeah.
But
Bungie.
Yeah, removing content in general is just
It's
a very
no
bad,
good.
a very fucking stupid idea.
He's no good.
In any game, to me, it is.
All right. So what's your what is your question, Primal?
Okay, so has anyone here played Fallout?
Yes.
76.
Only 4.
I've
Oh my
played
goodness. I was gonna say
2, 3, 4, and 76.
so most people, I played 3, 4, 76, what Fallout Shelter. I've tried to play 1 and 2, didn't get very far. Um, New Vegas versus Fallout 4. I will fight to the death that Fallout 4 is better in
I
almost
have to
every
agree.
single way.
I have to agree there.
And
I've played both of
I
those.
have, I've had like 2 friendships destroyed because they could not fathom someone having that opinion.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've
It's
Well,
played
Fallout 4,
Uh,
there's
crazy.
way more mods for Fallout
yes.
4. Like, way more. Bigger
At least it's not as
community.
bad as Skyrim, where there's 90% of it being sex mods.
There's definitely some.
Yeah, Skyrim
But
together,
Yeah.
running around with no clothes on.
for like
That's
along with
right, there
me.
is that. Oh my god, I remember
Yeah.
playing that a little bit with a couple of
Same.
friends when we set it up proper.
He-
But like one of my friends said, the fact that you have a voice actor ruins the immersion. for me, that makes it more emotional because I hear the character talk, and the
Oh,
I mean,
character
just
yeah.
had a
download a
really
mod that mutes them.
yeah, and the character had a
It's
very
also
good
kind of.
voice actor too.
It's also kind of. I find it interesting because they made the what is it, the robot guy from like your house at the beginning of the game.
Mhm.
He can read
Codsworth.
out your
Mr.
name
Handy.
if it's like a
Yeah,
regular
yeah.
one.
It's pretty dope, not gonna lie. And
Yeah, just the fact that it reads out your name if it's like a common name, I guess.
like
Yeah.
you get
Yeah.
invested with the voice actor, like I played as a male. You get invested as a voice actor because you actually feel emotion. In the other
Yeah.
games, it would just be a line of text, and people like that more. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I like
But
to feel
if
the
it was an
anger.
option, I would have no problem with that at all. But
Yeah.
So
some
my
people get
husband,
salty about little things like that.
so my
Blew my
husband
world up.
just got
Stop
me
hitting
a
my
set.
furnace.
He just got
Sorry.
me a set of Rubik's cubes.
I
As if I
have
need
never
more.
completed Rubik's Cube in my life.
Oh, I've
Me
had to
neither.
learn. I learned the algorithms for them. I know how to solve them.
I thrown one against the wall once, and it went kablooey.
Yay! Kaboom!
Hey guys, watch this. Bang.
Dang it, I didn't want a bottle of water.
You know what
Alright.
that means?
So, do any of y'all have any other questions?
Ooh.
Hmm.
Trying to think of something controversial. Let's pump up our blood pressure.
Well, I have something, but it's not necessarily controversial.
What's up?
As for your Sona, why did you choose that species?
Oh, the Rex. I'm kind of more
For like
basing it.
everybody, pretty much.
Oh, well, for me, my Sona, I kind of starting to base it around a Kitsune because magic, and I just like magic, the concept of magic,
Yeah.
and it's also kind of based around Kingdom Hearts as well. Lore, like physical lore wise, it's my Sona literally is Roxas as a furry from Kingdom Hearts 2. So, I mean, if you played, you know Roxas, you know who that is. And it's like the way I put it, he goes to a furry world and in the in the process of him going in, excuse me, if him going into that furry world, he becomes me. So that's my lore. Like mental lore wise, uh Emerald knows the story, but it's just my character is an adopted fox. Well, half half adopted, I say, but just more of I'm half griffin since the feathers on the head, but I'm a fox with 9 tails, which that's what a kitsune is. And I
You're
also have
the
feathers.
QB from Naruto.
Eh.
Or if you want to go Pokemon, Ninetales.
Nine
Yeah.
Tails. Yep. Japanese word is QB.
Ye- But as far as that,
Gold
I mean,
sword.
that's my Sona lore for
Wow.
both ends of it.
Sorry.
Hey, you're good.
Just looking items.
Like, I mean, that's just my Sona. Okay. Someone else play.
Sonar. Soda! Anyway.
That's funny because of
I don't really have one per se, but I have an animal I've chosen, a direwolf.
Ooh,
What the dog
Ooh,
doing?
Mm-hmm.
what the dog doing?
what the
But I
dog doing?
use a Rex, so but yeah,
E,
for now. It was the first avatar I used and it's just what I stuck with.
E.
Nice.
Same with
What a
me.
dog.
I have my dapper little glasses that everybody comments on.
Aw.
I think I've
They're on
seen
the end of
them.
my
My
sneak.
glasses. I can't see without my glasses. Sorry.
That's
And
literally
then like I
me.
keep having people ask people ask me, like, why are they so tiny? How are you supposed to see out of them? So I just make the whole thing. I was like, fine, I'll put a backstory on them. It's like there's an interdimensional lens over my face that I can see through them. And then they just accept that.
Yeah. For
When
Hey,
me,
in
sometimes
doubt, make it
bullshit and
lore.
come.
When in doubt, make
Hey,
it lore.
yeah,
I
sometimes when
don't
you
have.
bullshit something, it can actually become a big part of yourself. A lot
E.
of what I did for
Right.
my character was bullshitting.
Speaking of which, Care to explain?
Well, a majority of what came from my Sona is literally just based on my birth, because it also literally connects into my name here. So
yeah.
I was born in the month of May
Mm.
with
Hey,
a
same.
birthstone. You could kind of tell what that is.
Emerald.
Yeah, and I was born in 2000, so Chinese zodiac, year of the dragon.
Oh yeah.
Yippee! You got it! Wow. Anyway, yeah, it's and also people have I'm surprised how little people have made the joke of how like some people have made very little people, but a joke about Rayquaza because
Oh
Pokemon
yeah.
Emerald Dragon type legendary.
Oh yeah.
I'm not really that is not where it came from at all, as I'm not a big Pokemon fan, but it's an easy joke to make.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Nerd.
yes, I am a nerd. I am a fucking nerd. I'm a fucking English
Dweeb.
major. I am a really big nerd.
Dweeb. Dweeb.
I am not a weeb, actually. I don't even like anime.
Oh. Oh. Shit.
The
Okay.
only anime
Nope.
I've ever
Yeah.
watched was Agretsuko.
That's
I've
it.
watched. I know
All the
I've
anime
watched
I've watched,
more.
I just wasn't a big fan of. A majority of
I've,
what I've seen was just the very fan servicey. Oh, the boobs are jiggling. Stuff
You're
like that.
watching a harem.
A harem
No, no,
anime.
no. That
Edgy,
just
edgy
because I
harem.
watched
Yeah.
I watched fucking I'm trying to remember
Hunter
the
X
name of it. It wasn't that one.
EXD.
No, I think it was because of the skimpy clothing that I didn't really like it that much. I think it was what was that one?
To be a little more specific, there's a lot of skimpy clothing anime.
Exactly.
High school. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of it with skimpy clothing.
So
Especially
Oh
with
no!
characters that look like they're little girls.
Oh no! My
Even though they're quote
ultimate
unquote
form.
500 years old, if they still
I
look
was
like
about to
girls,
say.
you're attracted to little
Ah,
girl looking bodies.
Yeah, but it's a 3,000-year-old dragon, Mom. Get out of
nah.
my room.
I mean, for me, like the most
Ugh.
animes I've watched
Leave me
Don't
and
get
were
my
me
body
started on
pillow
that shit.
alone.
Don't get me started. I will fucking stab you.
well, the
Leave
animes
me and
I've
my body
watched.
pillow alone.
The animes that I've watched are all
Anyway,
the furry ones, like
the what?
BNA, the furry animes.
DNA.
Those are the
Oh,
BNA,
Oh,
BNA's
that one,
awesome.
and I know there was one called like
Beastars.
Interspecies Review or something like that.
Oh,
It was
dude, I
Beastars.
read Beastars. I read
I
Beastars
just
before I
recently
watched it.
found the
Very good.
manga. I wasn't able to get it that because I
I don't read
didn't
manga.
have them.
You're cray cray.
I've been wanting to get into reading manga. I just didn't know where to start.
I also got
Well,
mostly turned
it's.
off by anime because some of my friends were JoJo fans. They kept on trying to shove it down my throat that it
Oh
was the
Oh my
best
yeah.
god.
piece of
But
media
it.
ever.
Yeah, but the problem is it's so confusing to watch JoJo in chronicle
Yes.
order or to understand the lore plot even from season one straightforward. You have to like someone has to introduce it to you and
I
explain it
agree.
to you. So it's like,
Oh boy,
oh boy, confusion. I don't want to watch
I
that.
love confusion. That's why I don't fucking watch anime.
Yes.
Anyway,
That's part of the reason why I don't. I've
Yeah,
watched a few others.
plebs.
from what I've heard, One Piece is good after episode 437.
Fuck One Piece. Fuck everything with One Piece. Fuck the live action One Piece. Fuck it.
The
Cringe.
only good thing I've heard about the live action one was that one of them looks like a fucking Pikmin character. One of those characters looks like a fucking Olimar.
Oh, I just want to fucking just game end myself every time I look at a scene from that.
Yeah.
God. People are like, we want a Naruto live action. I'm like,
Nerd.
no,
You
no,
know they
no,
did a
no,
you know they
no.
did a friggin' live action Death Note.
It was horrible. It was
Yeah, I
horrendous.
heard it, but it was on
Wow.
Netflix. Netflix picked it up.
Let's not talk about it because it's
No.
bringing back. Oh my god.
Just
No, no, no.
no.
Because I've watched Death Note 6 times. I finished it literally in July for the 6th time, and watching that made my head just. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
I usually
Crumple.
I usually like watching the isekai animes, like
Yeah.
Skeletal Knight and Another World and stuff.
Hmm.
That one was pretty good.
Hey, did
The
you
one-
guys ever
Filipino.
think about how Planet Sheen is technically an isekai?
Ayo?
What?
Complete silence. Do you know about the cartoon Planet Sheen?
Nope,
Oh
never
my
heard of
god,
it.
I do.
Not
Oh
really.
my goodness. Oh my goodness. You just brought my brain back to a very, very like low-key dark memory of me being like
Yeah.
10 years old. 10
That
years
show
old now.
that show is technically an isekai. If you really think about it. Because Sheen
Oh.
goes from his normal world to an alien world.
See, you're
Okay.
making connections that don't need to be made.
I don't remember the show.
Okay, so Sheen is from Jimmy Neutron, and they made a spin-off featuring him.
Oh, I never heard of that.
Now
It
I
was-
It was
remember
whack.
No, I
It
know
was
Jimmy
very
Neutron.
fucking wacky. It was really weird. They had an alien that looked just like Carl and was voiced by the same person who did Carl for some reason.
I think I
And it was
remember
like a
that.
slug or something.
Yeah, I
What,
remember
what,
it now.
like,
Yeah.
what the hell was that show even?
The editors were
somebody
just
was
like,
on
whatever gets us money, man.
Somebody was on
At
something.
at
that's
some
for
point
sure.
they was literally like, this is like an episode I remember strangely vividly. Sheen ate like a bunch of stinky shit, and then like his monkey companion took every edible like cleaning product or something and like mixed it in, and like and just made Sheen eat it or something to counter the stinky breath.
Oh, Lord.
It was such a fucking weird show, man.
I
Like the
mean,
people making that had to have known what they were doing. There's no way. You know
or
what I
they
mean?
were on something.
What the
Oh
heck
my
is
god,
that?
yeah.
Oh,
You can't
sorry.
accidentally make something like that.
Oops, I accidentally made
That's what I mean,
the writers
they were
barely did
on
this guy's
something.
fetish. If you want to talk about another show that's
Oh
something
my
like
god,
that.
another show. Do you remember Fanboy and Chum Chum?
Oh
That shit was
god.
fucked up.
No, I
That
It
don't.
was
was
fucked
weird.
up. It was made by the same animators, was it not?
Was it? Oh god.
Really?
I swear to God.
Huh.
Or something like that.
Fanboy and
Maybe
Chum
I'm
Chum
wrong.
for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2.
Oh, yeah.
That
Remember
shit
Ed,
was
Maybe
Ed,
a
and
partner
Eddie?
horrible.
character like Red
Oh,
and Stimpy.
yeah.
Ed and Eddie is
Ed
goated.
and Eddie was
Oh
good.
yes. I never
Do
got to
not
see the finale
disrespect.
though.
I did.
I never got to see the finale for that, but I heard it was a really lovely, heartwarming
Yes.
ending.
Yeah.
Because the
Probably
kids
don't remember.
accepted Eddie and all that shit.
I just remember Ed would just eat so much shit, and as a child, I watched him eat like
Including
the
a
whole
bed.
fucking house, and
Good
It-
lord,
it-
man! What have we told you about the needless taxing of your digestive system?
that show has me potential beyond God, and people have
Yes.
not like
What,
grasped.
what about the Meat
Grasp it.
Canyon thing of the show they tried to do?
Oh
Oh,
god.
Meat Canyon. Oh no.
Jawbreaker.
Oh, yeah.
Crunchy.
Just a
God,
giant
what-
cheeks. It was just one jawbreaker.
Also,
Like-
the Foley on that show was fucking phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't know what Foley, it's basically the fancy term for sound effects.
Yes.
It was whack. It was like Tom and Jerry level, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Beyond that, I'd say, because of some of the crazy stuff they have. Like
Dude,
I
I
have
wanted
some
to
of it
go
on my
make my
I have
own.
some of it on like my soundboard right here.
I wanted to go
Oh,
make my own plank as a kid. I'm not gonna lie.
I think that. Oh, there it goes.
What happens?
It was I don't know if it was delayed or what, but it was like really late on my end.
Uh-oh.
But all is
Roxy's internet is dying. Quick, we have to
No.
slap.
No.
We have to
I'm
slap
good.
their router.
Go
I'm
like
good.
and subscribe. Add a comment.
Yes, please.
Don't
please
forget to
do.
rate
Like
5
and
stars and subscribe. Tell
Don't
your
forget to
mother.
plug.
slap your nuts.
So I think we're gonna go ahead and end it there. It's been a while.
It
So
has been a while, yes.
I'll have all the links in the description if you want to go find these guys. You guys
I'm
know the
unfindable.
drill. like and subscribe.
found
all
you,
the good,
faker.
Yes. But like and
You'll
All the
subscribe,
good
never find me.
stuff.
All the good stuff. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
You better subscribe right goddamn now. You better subscribe.
Okay, bye.